Bitcoin's halving on the iconic 420 date sparks memes and optimism as market observers celebrate the event's auspicious timing. Amid sideways price action, the success of spot Bitcoin ETFs fuels excitement, with Blackrock's iShares Bitcoin Trust aiming to triple Bitcoin's price to a staggering $189,775. As the largest US Bitcoin ETF experiences continuation inflows, the community reveals in the serpentitious convergence of memes and market dynamics. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's start. So we're starting off with Bitcoin striking similarity with its second cycle. Looking at the monthly RSI, it seems Bitcoin is replicating the price action and the momentum it had in March 2017. Back then, RSI printed 3 consecutive peaks in oversold territory. RSI just printed the first peak. Up and only up we go. Blackrock have accumulated over 204,000 Bitcoin. They do not buy assets with a short-term view. They are here for the long run. Their holdings will only increase as the halving is now complete and there is less and less supply. A real supply shock liquidity crisis. Do not get shaken out of your positions due to either impatience or greed. Blackrock can wait decades for this move. You cannot. It is your job to accumulate as many coins as possible to secure your future. As the saying from a good friend of mine says, the survival rate on the long enough time frame for Bitcoin bears turns to complete zero. Bitcoin halving has completed, reducing miners' reward by 50%. In December 2023, the miner revenues made up by transactions fees reached over 20% for the first time since 2017. Runes and ordinals are likely to contribute to Bitcoin security budget, according to Into the Block. Next up, 2021 Fractal versus 2024 Fractal. We are at day 2. Get your bazooka ready for the last big leg up. In November 2015, 64,000 Nigerian Naira bought 1 Bitcoin. Today, the price of 1 Bitcoin is 75 million Naira. Today, 65,000 USD buys 1 Bitcoin. Can 1 Bitcoin be worth $75 million in January 2033? I know people will say that Naira is not comparable to the US dollar, but every fiat currency is worthless. The value is based on belief, and the people issuing it can create more at will. Why would you trade your finite time for something that can be created with a press of a button? Nobody has a clue how many dollars will exist by 2033. We don't know how much debt the US government will be in. We don't know if the Federal Reserve still be a thing, and we don't know how many governments may start printing dollars to buy Bitcoin. By 2033, more than 98% of supply of Bitcoin will have been mined, and at a point most of the world will have adopted Bitcoin. So let's see what happens. In 2033, we'll be in the 7th cycle, and only 0.78 new Bitcoin will be produced every 10 minutes, 25% of the newly issued supply to date. The next stop, Bitcoin network transaction fees hit an all-time high, reaching 75%. Influenced by Rune mining activity, Bitcoin miners' revenue on April 20th reached $106 million, 75,444%, of which came from network transaction fees, an all-time high. Next up, you have no idea what is about to come next. $85,000 per Bitcoin is coming next, and we are waiting for it. Bitcoin hash rate is at all-time high, making the network stronger than ever before. As here we could see the estimated number of terahashes per second the Bitcoin network is performing in the last 24 hours. Transaction fees rebounding a bit from the post-halving low, still running substantially higher than most models forecast. Bitcoin stalls at 65,000 as altcoins take the spotlight. Bitcoin continues to wrestle with the key resistance level of 65,000, while a breakout hasn't materialized yet, as the persistent sideways movement could be a positive sign for altcoins. Many altcoins are already surging with double-digit gains, suggesting a potential shift in the market focus. The consolidation in Bitcoin might be freeing up a capital for altcoin investments. So what to watch for? Will Bitcoin break above 65k? A decisive breakout could trigger further momentum in the market. Altcoin strengths, can altcoin maintain their gains, or is this a temporary rally? Monday's market action will be crucial for gauging the overall direction. As $3 billion of Bitcoin shorts squeeze will be inevitable by next week. Watch out for the pump because it is about to happen. Blackrock Bitcoin ETF hit 69 days of inflows on the 20th April halving day. So Bitcoin is supplying some classic memes this week, and it goes beyond the 420 halving date. Thanks to the success of the spot Bitcoin exchange, traded funds and market observers are celebrating a halving which has been almost too perfect. So a meme-filled Bitcoin halving. Bitcoin price action may be firmly sideways this halving, but its timing is giving some a feeling that it was all meant to be. In a post on X, Eric Balchunas, a dedicated ETF analyst at Bloomberg Intelligence, revealed a curious halving day coincidence. Not only did the seminal event hit on April 20th, a key meme date itself, the 420, but the largest United States spot Bitcoin ETF sealed 69 days of straight inflows. It's a little too perfect, Balchunas summarized, as the Bitcoin ETFs have seen a marked slowdown in inflows since hitting their peak in March. Despite this, Blackrock iShares Bitcoin Trust, the largest ETF asset under management, has yet to see a single day of outflows. The latest data covering ETF flows, including from United Kingdom-based investment firm First Sight, meanwhile shows momentum tentatively returning towards the end of the last week. On April 19, IB took in just under $30 million, while the second largest ETF operated by Fidelity Investments managed nearly $55 million. Outflows from Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, an ongoing topic of debate in themselves, were modest on the day at the $45.8 million. So Bitcoin ETF performance divides opinions. Recent Form 13F filings, meanwhile, have led to concerns that Bitcoin ETFs have not managed to permeate the mainstream majority. Discussing first quarter allocation data, Jim Bianco, creator of macro research firm Bianco Research, described it as a disappointment. Unrealized gains are shrinking fast, he added in an X thread about ETF investor gains versus current Bitcoin price action. Countering this, Balchunas suggested that asset managers would treat the products like hot sauce. IB now has about 60 holders reported, but they only account for a tiny 0.4% of a total shares out, he wrote in an X thread. Shows that most of the bites are nibbles, but there are a lot of fish. This is tuned with the high daily of thread of trades, as well as our thesis that is gonna be used like hot sauce for 60 out of 40 people, just gonna be at it a little bit. This article doesn't contain investment advice, okay, that's what we have, basically, yeah, but to the next post. Grayscale introduces more affordable Bitcoin Trust options. So in an exciting development for cryptocurrency enthusiasts and investors, Grayscale Investment has unveiled a new, more cost-effective version of its popular Bitcoin Trust product, known for its role in simplifying Bitcoin investments. Grayscale's latest offering, dubbed the Mini Bitcoin Trust, aims to provide an alternative with significantly lower fees. This strategic move is poised to attract a broader audience by making investment in Bitcoin more accessible financially. So that's kind of all the news we got for today's video, and if you are interested in more, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you in the next one, and peace.